go. We're live. Cannoli is starting off the show strong here. Hey, there she is. Well, this will be our first stream of getting to see everybody, or you guys getting to see us. This will be our first stream of getting to see everybody, or you guys getting to see us.
Testing, testing.
Well, yeah, it's definitely working.
Testing, testing. All right, I think our audio is working.
Yes.
Cannoli, you want to get started with everybody? Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tech Talk. I'm Michelle and I'm here with my co-host Cannoli and
Ryan.
Today we're going to talk about how AI will redefine what it means to be human.
Yes, this is something we've been thinking about the last few days, and we're excited to share our opinion about it.
Mm-hmm.
And and so could AI actually be one of the best things that's going on in 2025? Yeah, and we'll see. Cannoli has got her little spot back here, so she'll be chiming in, I'm sure, whenever if words like popcorn come up or something.
As we increasingly rely on AI for routine tasks, we must rediscover the qualities and skills that make us unique
Yes.
as humans.
And we all know this from trying to make a phone call and just having to say operator, operator, right? Wanting to get that human conversation, human interaction over the phone.
Yep.
And so that's just going to be more prominent, I think, as AI starts to keep taking over, we're going to start realizing that value of the human connection.
Yep. So artificial intelligence will initially eliminate the repetitive and mechanical tasks that we all dread to do.
Yeah, that's the hope. I would say once it gets to the highest efficiency and everything, there's going to be a lot of like rote tasks that are able to be done by these bots.
Yeah.
Now we won't have to do them anymore.
And honestly, since last year, we've been seeing these YouTube videos popping up like, oh, what jobs are going to be replaced by AI? And are you losing your jobs? Like, are companies doing layoffs because of AI?
Yeah, there's been a lot of fear being promoted by that. And even we ourselves were kind of doing that in the beginning.
Yeah, you're looking at me while
Yes,
you're
I'm looking at her.
But I recently had a mindset shift and something just clicked in my brain. And I realized that I really don't need to feel that way.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that today.
Yeah, we're going to talk about, all right, what has been our mind shift? Why do we believe now that AI integration into society can actually be something that brings us closer together as humans?
Mm-hmm.
So
Next slide, please.
Yeah, so we talk a little bit about, historical communication. Once sort of telephone communication was established, that was a way that people were able to start talking with each other across distances.
Yeah.
Prior to that, it was letters, but you'd have to wait days and weeks to be able to.
I'm thinking months, like however fast horse can do.
Yeah, that's a long time. The horses take a while.
Yeah, so when we had telephones, we wouldn't be alone anymore, even though we were physically alone.
Yes.
So that was a good thing that enhanced human communications.
Yeah, exactly. That was something that started bringing the ability to communicate instantaneously from people far away together. And so that was a great advance. And that I feel like that was something that really started bringing people from far apart together.
And that lasted a long time, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. That lasted a long time, especially as you can see these corded phones here. You couldn't just wander around with a cell phone anywhere, right?
Yeah.
You had to be sitting in your kitchen. I know my grandmother would have one of these phones and we'd be sitting in the kitchen waiting for somebody to make a phone call.
A lot of workplaces still have these phones, and these phones are always immune from like electrical outage or service outage.
If there was a power outage, you could still use that dial-up phone.
Yeah, but maybe the Generation Alpha will be like, I've only seen one of those in the museums.
Yeah, they don't know what it is. You know what's funny? When we go to the basketball games, they have old devices that they put up on the Jumbotron.
Oh, that's right.
And
Yeah.
they make the player try to guess what it is.
Yeah, a lot of them can't.
And so these like 20-year-old players now can't even name like what these phones
Yeah.
are. It's kind of embarrassing. Like they're just standing there in silence. Okay, so yes, all right. Then there were cell phones.
Yeah. These are amazing because initially we could text, so we don't have to say anything with our voice.
Yes, and not only did the cell phone bring communication instantaneously into our fingertips, it was anywhere we could go, right? It could
Yeah.
be anywhere. Now, obviously, in the beginning, there were service issues.
A lot of service
Right?
issues.
They have all those commercials. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Things like that, right? So like they were trying to, the Verizon and T-Mobile and all that had competition. But now that we've got things like 5G, most of the places are covered.
Yeah.
So you have access anywhere you want to be to your phone.
Yeah. But then in recent years, social media had really blown up.
Yes, it has. And you know, obviously you get social media right there on your phone.
So then we become alone again,
Yes.
even though we're inside of everybody else's business more than ever. We're more alone than ever.
Yeah, so why is that? So, and if we think about the, you know, the icon, the tycoons of social media, such as Zuckerberg, they claim to set out with this ambition of bringing everyone together, right? And I think potentially in the beginning, it started off that way, to where you were able to connect with a lot of different people on, let's say, you know, Facebook, MySpace, things like that. But then once we started getting into our cell phones and had access to it all, you're getting the, starting to get apps like Instagram where you can just be sharing images and things like that. And so it's kind of gotten away from being able to fully interact with a lot of people and only interacting with a small group of people, your immediate friends. And then you're just ignoring everyone around you.
Just think about all these times where you creep on like a past friend
Yeah.
or past acquaintance social media without actually texting them or calling them and asking them how they're doing.
Yeah,
I know that's
another
you.
thing. Yeah, that's definitely true because it's like we can know what they're doing without actually even asking them or anything like that. And
Yeah.
so we just sort of look on what's happening. And so then we're sort of tangentially keeping in contact with people, but we don't actually really know what's happening to them. Because obviously the social media life is very different.
Yeah, it's oversampling of what they want to share.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it doesn't really give you the real idea of what they're going through. Like you can't hear it from their tone of voice, you can see it in their eyes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely interesting how there's been sort of this evolution now to a point where it started off with trying to bring people together, and now we're somewhat isolated again.
Very.
And so now our idea is that, okay, so AI is coming in and starting to do a lot of things for us autonomously. That's the aim and the goal, at least for a lot of these people. They want to create AI agents and bots to just sit there and do everything for you.
Yeah, if you really think about it, is it really humane to spend 5 hours a day copying and pasting data on a spreadsheet?
No, that was something that's completely man-made, right, and created. That was not how natural, you know, the species were acting and behaving when we were
Yeah.
hunting and gathering and sitting around the cave.
That's how you get back pain, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get that and whatever the carpal tunnel syndrome
Oh,
and
yes.
everything. Yeah, so see, look, this guy, if he gets carpal tunnel, you just give him a little W, whatever, give him a little spritz.
I
You
would
can
say probably just tighten up some screws.
Yeah, tighten up a few screws and then he'll be all right.
Well, this is just an illustration. Like, we don't actually need the robot typing in keyboard.
No, yeah, that's true. We don't need the robots yet.
They can just type on their own in their
Well,
computer.
yeah, as we were sorry, Canolia wants to come in here. Yeah, as we were showing you guys or talking about the operator in ChatGPT, now things are able to like take control of your computer and start writing and opening up and buying things. So how is this going to actually potentially bring us back together, especially as the AI continues to advance? And so then that's when we started thinking, all right, well, if now if these machines and just computerized things are doing a lot of that day-to-day tasks, maybe we'll actually be able to go out and do more socializing.
Yeah.
Because what are we going to do with our time?
Yeah, the thing is, if you cannot make money anymore by copy and pasting data on Excel spreadsheet, then you wouldn't spend that time doing that. And the AI will initially replace a lot of that work, but once we reach a new equilibrium, the busy work have been taken care of, and humans will have more time for introspection.
Yeah, but the point is, you still need the human to set it up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the machine's not going to do it on its own, but you can sit there and set it up, and then it's going to take 3 hours to do. But you don't have to be there anymore for those 3 hours.
Yeah, you can be like these folks in the cafe, you know.
Yeah, you can be chatting, and you don't need. You can even have your phone down because your phone is actually there doing the work for you. So you're not using your phone while it's working for you. You can have more communication, face to face.
Yeah, and one thing I also realized this week, and we talked about it before this, is that humans are the ones with unlimited desire,
Yes.
wants, and needs.
Yes.
So if AI have taken care of the spreadsheets and human can't make money from spreadsheet anymore, maybe they will shift their focus to conquering the extraterrestrials.
Oh, this went off in a direction I didn't realize. But yes.
Just an example.
Yeah, of course. But obviously, space travel and everything is the new frontier. That is where we, as humans, need to go. Now, of course, we need robots and big machinery to get us there. But that's the thing. But anyway, give a shout out to Ancient Aliens. I know that's Michelle's favorite show.
No, it's...
If there's anyone in the audience that likes Ancient Aliens.
Hey! So JB, CB have been here, and Iguana Dan just
Hey,
showed
Iguana
up.
Dan, you like Ancient Aliens?
Just to clarify, Ancient Alien is not my favorite show, but I know it gets to Ryan like no other. So whenever he pisses me off, I'll just put that on the TV, and he'll just be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this guy just said this.
Yeah, I know.
I don't believe this. Like, excuse me, I just can't
Yeah,
listen
see,
to
Iguana Dan likes the Ancient Aliens too. My hair is getting to be just like that guy. I got a haircut recently, but next time I'll be just like him. Yeah, anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'd like to definitely know what your opinions are of AI and potentially bringing people together. Certainly, YouTube is something that has been able to give us a great sense of community over the years, especially yeah, there's Cannoli, and it allows everybody to see Cannoli as well. We're happy to be able to share our thoughts and everything with you guys.
Yeah, and obviously AI is not just going to magically make our lives better. There's a lot of work to be done. There's ethical standards that needs to be established and reinforced so that bad actors don't use AI to do harm.
Yeah, there's always going to be bad actors.
But I guess what we're saying is we feel like the future is bright.
Yes, the future is bright, and there's actually going to be
limitless potential
for good. Now that it all depends on the direction that it's taken and kind of like who's in charge of the AI sphere. So that means we need more voices that are promoting positivity and humanity when it comes to AI, rather than just trying to promote fear that, they're taking us over and there's nothing we can do about it. And it's just going to separate us, completely isolate us.
Yeah, so one good piece of news I heard is that people are developing robots to take care of the elderlies, right?
Yeah.
I thought that is a great use because there's a shortage of caretakers.
Exactly.
So if we really use artificial intelligence to take care of humans' basic needs, then it free up our energy and creativity to conquer the universe.
Yeah, exactly. No, and I've seen incredible advances where this guy, he was like one of his science projects as a high schooler, and he was able to create an arm, a third arm that could move from his mind. And so it was pretty incredible. So he was able to pick, he had his two hands out, but then he had this third mechanical arm, and he was able to just think and pick things up and stuff like that. So that, all that stuff helps with amputees and anything. So it's pretty fascinating. But yeah, but we're excited with the direction, and we're going to continue promoting the positives that AI is going to bring into our lives.
And hopefully this inspire you to, if you're not already, get to know AI and get good at using AI more.
Yes, exactly. Embrace it, get good at using it, and then allow it to take over some of the things that have been taking up a lot of your time in your day, so that you can be more free to do, be out there watching the birds and everything. Hanging out with the wildlife, all that fun stuff. That's what we're hoping to do. And then, right now it's a tough period because we're still learning. So I haven't been able to get outside. But now that the weather's going to get better, the springtime's coming, I can't wait to just set up my,
GoPro?
set up my GoPro. No, sorry, I want to just set up my operator to do some work for me while I go outside.
Used to be the GoPro.
Yeah, it used to be the GoPro. Well, yeah, now I'll be able to set up my GoPro and the operator.
Oh, yeah.
So we can
double dip.
Yeah, exactly. I want to double dip. So, all right. Well, anyway, thanks for joining us all.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy this discussion.
Yes, and then we're going to be doing more of these type of face-to-face live streams going forward. You get to see more of Cannoli, which everybody likes.
Nobody likes more than Cannoli, though. She
loves all the attention. Yeah, she's been missing her big money time.
Oh yeah, but we really don't have the money to keep buying this
No,
stuff.
I know we can't. We've had to tell her that we can't. And it's actually like Gambling Awareness Month in March, so we had to tell Cannoli.
Yeah, we need to find something else for her.
Yeah, we can't be doing any more gambling, okay?
I'm sorry, we could do like big lettuce.
Yes, luckily for us, she does like lettuce, so. Yes, we will. All right, thanks so much. And have a great weekend.
See you guys next week.
And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.